Alright, let's have a quick look over at this and see how it's going. See if it is going the way that I think it is. There you go, it's almost full. And they're still not consuming it. Nice. So yeah, I was pretty much correct about this being the next stop. Whew, that's good. Feels good to be like that, but while we were here, there was sand. Let me do the sand real quick, because that's an easy one. No vehicle access. To sand or... Ah, no, no vehicle access to DY Museum. Okay. Planks, limestone. We could do limestone real quick. I mean, it says no vehicle access, so there might actually be something in there. There probably isn't, but that's okay. Thankfully, it just requires one load of limestone. But yeah, there are some roads in here that haven't been explored, so let me get on that real quick. We found... we found the chicken parmigiano cargo place. That's wonderful. Chicken parm is a... I don't know if it's something that's a big deal elsewhere, but here in Australia, every pub in Australia basically serves chicken parmigiano. And meat pies and chicken parm. Yep. These are the things Australians care about. It's, yep. Meat pies and chicken parm are both a big deal to Australians, that's for sure. Here in South Australia, we get annoyed that other states don't call it chicken parmy, which is what we call it, or parmy with a Y at the end. It's the stupidest thing. Anyway, tomatoes, cheese, garlic, and chicken are required for the chicken parm. Oh, that's glorious game. Good work. That gave me a right royal chuckle. Okay, let's do the sand to that location. Unfortunately, we need bricks for this one. Okay. Let us go have a look at clay. I wish I had realized that we had clay a long time ago. There's a lot of clay shortcuts in the city, but that's not really what I'm after. Okay, good. It looks like me missing out on clay that hasn't been a huge problem. Maybe a little bit of a shortcut here that we can do. We will do this Wagga Wagga shortcut because that actually looks like it's a pretty big shortcut. So we'll get that done first. Yeah. So I guess I could tell. I don't know if the game will do this. I imagine it might, but it might not. So South Australia has its own cuisine called the pie floater, which is a meat pie, and pea soup. And, well, it's more like pea stew, really. And the pie sits in the pea soup. And it is the oddest thing. It tastes nice. You just don't expect it to taste nice. And, like, why would you expect something like that to taste nice, honestly? South Australians are very weird. Yeah, exactly. That's the point, right? It sounds completely disgusting. But alas, it is not. Also, I noticed there's a road up here that we haven't finished either, so... Yeah, I don't really like peas either, but I don't mind pea soup, I found. I think it's all the, like, spices and stuff that they put in it that sort of makes it work. Alright, was there any... Oh, 140 is a bit too much. Hey, Google region. Yeah, it has. We got Sydney. If we scroll on down this way. Keep on scrolling, keep on scrolling. We got Melbourne. And I'll actually zoom out and then zoom back in. We also have Brisbane. So we've got the entire East Coast sorted. How long do you go in Maine to Cali? Don't know. I must admit, I'm not, like... So here's the thing to think about, right? As much as, like, this seems intense, the USA is, like... Let me do this real quick for you. I'm pretty sure it's 10 times, but let me double check. Australia population. The Australian population is 25.36 million. USA population 328 million. Yeah. Why is there a picture of Massachusetts? I guess it kind of looks like Massachusetts. Alright. We have been delivering clay to unlock yet more roadworks. But the real thing that we're trying to do right now, and I think our train should be just about done now. Yep, it stopped moving, that's a good sign. Is we are currently working on unlocking Bordertown. Cool. So Bordertown requires huge quantities. Oh, okay. I guess it's a glitch in the game then. So this is what we're currently working on. So we're about to go and deliver a whole bunch of lettuce, and then we're going to focus on doing the tomatoes and steel next. So this is minus 16.08. I need to try and remember minus 16.08 because I do want to see how much it's consuming, if any. So what do we need? We need 1,609. How close are we to... wait, no, it's further north than that, isn't it? How close are we to 1,609? Pretty close. But I think I should... yeah, we can give it a shot. Because we'll start sending the second truck out to do the same thing soon. Go, Gadget. Alright. So, what did we discover? Not a whole lot. We still don't have access to Wollongong. We have access to nets, okay. Didn't notice that. Alright, let's have a look at any towns that we could fulfill with lettuce. Don't know why you would be a town and be like, I love lettuce. But, you know, here we are. Bradbury could do with it. It also looks like Bradbury's got a road that it hasn't completed. So that's also something to have a look at. Yeah, let's do 2 loads to Bradbury then. Any towns in Wollongong that also want it? Oh, there is. Thirl wants an entire load. We can definitely get that sorted. Man, trucks still have to take the long route into Sydney. It's really frustrating. Yeah, see, we completed that road just by going over to Bradbury, so that's fine. So Campbelltown is known as Scumbletown if you live in Australia. Although it's only the New South Wales Campbelltown. There's a Campbelltown that exists in Queensland and South Australia as well, possibly also Victoria. But it's just one of those places that's known as not a very good place to live. Okay, let's also do the one at Tyrrell. Where I think we're pretty close to approaching this max game speed increase. So, and that'll be the thing that really kicks things into gear for us. And once we've done towns, then we can focus on businesses, and then we should be pretty golden. Because that's 2 game speed increases, which doubles our game speed. So that is a big deal. What did I say? I said we've got to be pretty close. Okay. So we now have ×6 game speed. So now we can focus on businesses. Alright, let's zoom right out. Any businesses that need lettuce? Sure, that's an easy one. Okay, any other businesses that need lettuce? That's a town. We're not going to touch towns at the moment. I wonder what green is. Oh, it's the border town, right, yes. We're after number 1s that have really low rates to them. There's one here with 15.2. Nobby Railway Station. Let's do it. Sounds good to me. Let's turn you back on because you can do your route again now that the fertilizer's gone down. Let's see if there is another A lot of these look like they're going to be towns, so that's not very useful. Yeah, everything in here is going to be towns. Any businesses? Nope. This place requires... Oh no, cornflakes. Okay. Let's move to a new business, like coal. Anywhere that needs coal. And just needs coal. Here we go. Monty's Garage. Makes sense that somewhere like that would need coal. And that's a bunch of towns in here. Yeah, it is. Okay, well, coal is all out. Alright, no, we don't want to do cotton yarn. What about grapes? Probably not many in the way of businesses that need grapes, but Uranus Solar System Drive apparently needs grapes, so let's allow it to do so. Few towns, not many businesses. Okay. Nope. Nope. Chicken palm, textiles, and sand. Have we looked at sand for businesses? Oh, there's a lot of road unlocks that we could be doing with sand. Did I just not notice this? Ah, okay, it's because they're all up in Newcastle and stuff. There's none really down here, right? Yeah, I don't think this is going to massively save anything. We'll give it a shot just in case. How come... Oh, right, that was that one. I thought it was this one. That's why I went for it. But no, we're here for businesses. Let's focus on businesses. We'll come back to some of these other things later. Alright, sheep. No, that's a town. Lots of towns needing sheep. Lots of towns needing sheep. Okay. There's a business here, but I don't know what the second thing is, so that's not useful. Okay. Yep, we can do fish. A lot of the places that require fish need thousands of them. That's not very useful to me right now. Okay. What about Roma and wheat? Okay, found a place. Let's do it. Whew. It takes a while on Australia to find locations that are easy to fulfill, that's for sure. We also need to provide fertilizer to Roma, which I think will be the next thing that we do. So I'm noticing that a lot of these places are running low on things, so... Go and give sheep to you, please. Ah, that's the problem. So it does produce fertilizer, but at a really bad rate. Okay. Let's get some oats. If memory serves, this oats for the sheep farm produces fertilizer pretty well. We have the worm farm, but the worm farm is currently dealing with our lettuce situation. Okay. Can you go do this now for me? Thank you. Oat still has fertilizer, and we could actually level up the oat efficiency with some steel. Let's turn off repeat on you, and we'll level up oat efficiency. Because that's just here in Newcastle, which is not far. Obnoxious noise incoming. Okay. Ooh, is it a business? It is a business. Beautiful. Oh, we gotta be close to this speed upgrade. I think maybe 10 businesses, maybe? Yeah, see, the oats to fertilizer ratio there is okay. So Wentworth Falls, which is an attraction, needs some worms. We'll let you finishing delivering that. Then you can go deliver some worms. Hunter Valley Gardens apparently also needs worms. Let's do that next. Does not need much. The other places that require worms are towns. Okay, what about fertilizer? 3, 4, 5. You would think surely there's businesses that need fertilizer. Sure, there we go. It only needs 7 tons of fertilizer, that should be plenty. Okay, were there any fertilizer requiring places up north? No. No, I'm not talking about that. Talking about... Oh. The Bundaberg Workham sign requires iron ore. Well, I happen to know where I can get a bunch of iron ore. Your vehicle is busy. Okay. Must admit I didn't think about where iron ore would be required. Gonna have a little bit of a look-see for iron ore. No, it looks like a town. Yeah, and then a bunch of towns. Some of these I'm really not looking forward to. They have like, oh, here we go, Pioneer Park Museum. Only needs 12. All of these businesses that we've been filling have made our wagon diesel train go up in speed, which is good. And it's starting to focus on the fertilizer B double, which is nice as well. Okay. What next? Stone fruit. I don't know what this solar system drive is, so you know what? We're going to find out together. System drive, I think it's in New South Wales. World's largest virtual solar system drive. Okay. Explore the planets as if you were hurtling through space. Journey through the solar system and picturesque countryside on one or all of the 5 drives that lead to Australia's largest optical astronomy centre, where you will find the sun. Sliding Spring Observatory is one of the country's largest centres for optical astronomy research. Stop and visit each sign to learn fascinating facts about the universe along the way. The colourful 3-dimensional planets on the billboards are scaled in size relative to the huge observatory dome, and the location of the billboards is scaled in distance, just as you'd find the planets in outer space, only 38 million times smaller. Okay. Well, what a ridiculous thing. I like that I didn't know about this, but you know, the creator of the game found out about this and like shoved it in. It's amazing. Okay. I think we're about 5 away now from being able to... How large is their research department? Pretty large. Australia has some of the largest like observatory equipment in the world for stuff like that. Ah, the game. No, it's just one guy, if memory serves. It's one really, 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 really obsessive guy. Okay, this is good. We've got a miniature railway, we've got a pioneer settlement, and we have a museum. Let's do the museum next because it's really close to the peanuts. Okay, motor racing next. That requires 8 tons. No, because he started, maybe he does that now, but he started working on this style of game like long before that was kind of a thing. So, like he takes 6 months to a year to produce sort of like every country. He does get help from people. It's just, yeah. I like to think that he's just insane. You know, to me that works. Oh, here's another one. Schneider's cooperage requires 12.96 tons. We can do that. We're also almost at 2 million. We've been chewing through this This is harnessing autism to pay the bills. Yep. When they talk about weaponized autism, they mean this game, definitely. In the absolute best way. No, that's a place with population also. Oh no, we do have access to casinos, so that's fine. You know what? No, let's do that town. We're around the corner from it. And it just requires a full load. That's not a big deal. Found another one here. Okay, that's a pretty long journey, but we'll take it. Okay, train, you've stopped. Why did you stop? Is border town now done? Excellent, look at that. 16.8. This hasn't shifted at all since we started loading it. Alright, so next up is tomatoes and steel. Tomatoes will take a while. Steel, yeah. I'm gonna have to Google a thing and see if we can find something. Yep. Okay, so what is it called? I think it's called a store or something like that. A single store. Okay. Because ideally I want to delete this one that houses rock and replace it with steel. Because steel is literally right there. So delivering steel to that is very straightforward. Having to deliver steel elsewhere is not. So let's see. Google has let me down with the rest of this. Delete store logistical game. No. Google's doing that thing again where it's like, you mean all the other words for logistical, right? See, this is what happens when you're playing a game that is so obscure. So obscure. Alright. Got an idea. We can do something else. Discussions. Start new discussion. Is there any way to delete stores? I'm on Australia and I was forced by the mission system to put a rock and lettuce storage in Mayfield. Mayfield is right next to my steel production, and I'd like to store that instead. Am I stuck with these stores? Is there a way to get rid of them? Alright, let's do that. Also, let's see how busy this gets. This place doesn't get busy, but I'm curious. Yeah, the developer says... Yeah, the developer actually is active in this forum, so... Logistical Discord server. Can confirm, a great place to chill and ask questions. Alright. I am going to turn off my display capture. If you knew what was in my Discord, you would understand why I would be doing such a thing. Join Logistical. Hey folks. My gosh, they have a lot of channels. Hey folks, just wondering if you can delete the stores and how to do it. Alrighty. And I'll pop that there. So that way I'll be able to see if someone replies while I'm playing. Can click back on that and reload the display capture and get back into it. Alright. I mean, the thing that we don't need doing is we don't need you anymore. And we don't need you anymore. So let's stop you because we don't need lettuce being done. What we do need is tomatoes. And we're going to put tomatoes in another town. So Sydney has this port, but we can't build on that port. I'm just kind of looking at the purple spots. Hey Shadow, how was your MP? Okay. So the only other purple spot... Oh, it looks like there's a purple spot in Canberra. Oh, it's Canberra itself. That's not useful. Yeah, these are not useful. Alright, so it is Wodonga. Ah, and we already built a tomatoes place in Wodonga. That's right, because I knew that I was going to want to do this. Good work, me. Alright. Wodonga is there. Let us switch to you. We need tomatoes. You and you are going to be bringing in tomatoes. You're going to want... Let's complete the town since we're right there anyway, with a full load of lettuce. Also, EU4 crashed my graphics, forcing a PC restart. That's a new one. That is a definite new one. This one chews through fertilizer faster than the other one, so that's going to be not great. Also the root for the tomatoes is far less. It's actually going to be good for us, but that's fine. We also need to... I'm not going to click 31 times, game. Once he's done with this, we'll... No, we're going to leave you doing that. We're going to focus on you. Yeah, because you're now full. So we need you full of wood. Okay, you're going to load one last trailer full? That's fine. Bottom right hand corner of the store's icon is a $sign. Click to sell. Okay. Alright, let me see if I can... Oh, seriously? Okay. Done. Okay, so it's this thing. Which, you know, makes a lot of sense. My brain just didn't see it. So, there is that. Okay. What next? Go into Newcastle. We can do this while we're here. We don't want you anymore. Excellent. We want a single store. Upgraded that industry, that's good. We want you to be steel. Alright. Okay. You're out of fertilizer from the worm farm. That's fine. Also, we should be able to start you again. Move away. You're not going to move away because you're now done. Ugh. Just go over here. Thank you. Okay. I want you to deliver tomatoes. Thank you. Alright, once 500 tomatoes are delivered, then we're going to switch these guys to delivering steel, which is going to take an awful time longer. And then... yeah. Technically, I've stopped doing what I should be doing, so... Alright. Let's stop this for now. We don't need to be doing this. Like, we do need to be doing this. Yes, this is the next step, but we could be doing this with a game speed upgrade of 2 times. So let's try and remember that and instead focus on doing the steel. Okay. Let's get steel sorted. Nope, further north than that. Okay, so we want to deliver steel, so let's do that. And we want to deliver steel, so let's do that. And we want to deliver steel, so let's do that. Okay, you are going to need to deliver wood soon, but that's okay. We can just wait. Won't take long. Okay, there we go. Let's get wood delivered. Okay, fine. The game definitely doesn't like me doing certain things. Alright. Get you to also do wood. Okay. Then what we're also going to need to do is we are going to have to set up the train to grab iron ore. Thank you. The train will soon be delivering steel, but that's okay. Alright, we don't need you repeating, so you can stop once you've delivered that. Wonderful. Now we go back to doing steel deliveries. Actually, let's get the 6 BPL to do iron ore deliveries, and 6L to do steel deliveries, and then we restart you. Okay. When you're done giving iron ore, then we can switch you back to doing steel, and then we should be good. It's funny, we're going to need to spend 500 steel to then have it, so that way it can store more than 1,000. But that's alright. Okay, I think the other guy's done now, so we can also do that with you. Yep. Alright, let's stop you on repeat. Let's get you to do this instead. Ah, interesting. The guys are no longer filling the steel requirement. They are filling this automatically. Ah. It seems like it shouldn't happen, but that's fine. Like, it's fine that it does. Alright. Let's turn that repeat off. Ooh, that iron ore is getting low again. Okay, let me go back to doing that with this for a little bit. Yeah, I think if we fill up this iron ore one more time, we should be good. We're going to turn you off repeat because we're about to start delivering steel. Yep, we're already at 1,400. We do need, so we're about halfway there, because we need almost a full 3,000 steel, so it's over down here, deliver steel. Okay. Alright, whilst that's all going down, we can get you to go back to what you were doing. Because the 2 times game speed up is more important than just about anything else. Alright, what about fish? Anyone need fish? No, I think we already looked at fish. We've looked at oil. Have we looked at oil for the purposes of businesses and stuff? No, there's nowhere that requires it. Okay. Raw cotton. Nothing there looks like a oh, wait, there might be a business just here. 950, you say? take all of it, because it just requires fertilizer. Once that load's done, we'll give it some fertilizer so that way it has a decent amount of setup. Yeah, I reckon we're less than 10 businesses away from getting the next speed upgrade. So... Alright, anyway, any businesses need wool? Yep, one place does. So that's the next thing to do. I'm going to have to turn you off repeat. Alright, so you need 7 tons of... Oh, no vehicle access. Really? We've still got places over here that have no vehicle access? Why do you have no vehicle access? I shouldn't be able to see all this if I don't have vehicle access, though. I thought we worked out that I've got vehicle access to you. Alright, well, let's just ignore that then. It's probably some really small, minuscule thing. Okay. No, wool is what I was after. 1730? Nice, let's do it. Cool. Come on, game. We gotta be close. What's that? That's more no vehicle access. What about you? These are long trips to make for businesses, but yeah, it's better than nothing, I suppose. Okay, any other businesses that require it? No, I don't think so. Or the ones that do, I can't really access. Okay. I don't think we actually have access to casino. We also don't have access to chickens, so it's a limited good. Still 6 times? Okay, what about flowers? Flowers are needed there, flowers are needed there. But what about businesses? Look at these businesses. Fantastic. 2, 3. Alright, tons of places need flowers. Flowers need fertilizer. We're going to get another 102 from that, and we're going to not repeat it. It is nice to be making money again. Stop. No, thank you. Let's upgrade you first. Okay, let's not upgrade you because we're currently stuck. I had a feeling that might happen. Mayfield. 270. Go, go, go. Okay. Go, go, go. Alright. Yeah, I think we're pretty much at the maximum, so that should be okay. We'll just wait and then switch them back to steel.